All right, so we have a full body workout for you. We're gonna interchange, do some strength, as well as then take some cardio and core breaks, and we'll alternate between those two sections. You will need a set of dumbbells, ideally a moderate to heavier set. Obviously, work with what you have at home, and then you will want something to step up on, something roughly hip height when you put your foot on it. It might be a bench, a sturdy chair, a sturdy cooler, or maybe a step that's close by where you can do it. So just roughly that. It might be a little bit lower, and that's fine. You can always add more weight, but you want to avoid something being too high up to step on. That's all we're going to need. So we're going to work for 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds to rest. Again, we'll start with strength, then we'll do some cardio and core, and then go back and forth between those two sections. So first movement, we will start with our 2 dumbbells. We're gonna do a floor press, and I'm gonna have you add a bridge to it. So we're gonna hold hips up. We're gonna have the dumbbells here going through that press. That's where you want that moderate to heavy weight. If you do not have a set of dumbbells, then I'm gonna have you guys flip over and go through some push-ups there instead. Second movement's gonna be the step up. We'll weight it with our dumbbells. Again, if you do not have a set of dumbbells, you could always just hold one or a kettlebell at the chest, and then we'll finish with a straight leg sit-up. All right, so if you are ready, I am ready. We're gonna lay back, again, grabbing up that moderate to heavy dumbbell. Ready, set, go. So, bridge up first, hold that bridge position as we go through that press. So full range, elbows do hit that ground, knuckles to ceiling, making those field goal post arms, and just remaining up in that bridge. So again, we have 50 seconds, so lots of time here. Take your time. Just kind of reaching at the top, like you're gonna get that little extra reach at the top. Go a little bit more here. Breathe as we go, little endurance. Okay, we're going into those step ups. So hold on to your dumbbells. If that's a weight that you can do, you could always go to 1 dumbbell. Make sure you have something sturdy and that foot is fully on that box or step or chair. So you don't want your heel hanging off. And again, you might have a stoop or stairwell that you could be stepping up onto as well. Straight up, straight down. We're gonna stay on one leg, okay? And we'll do the other leg our second round. Other thing too, you'll notice as I come down, we want that back foot to just come right by that box, so we're not kicking out and up. Make sure you remember what leg you do. Always being in control too. Control on the way down. Drive up all the way through that top leg. Okay, straight leg sit up. So, legs go out straight, arms are straight out in front, and from here all the way up nice and tall, and then control back down. All the way up nice and tall, sit stacked, and roll on the way. Always think about those ribs staying down and kind of stacked right on top of those hips. If you're having trouble there and you can't get to the seated position, you can reverse it if you'd like. Feet up, lower the legs, and then bring those legs up. So if you can't get to that seated position, you can go that route. Good, keep going. So a little bit longer work, but we're only gonna do 2 sets at a time. Okay, we're gonna go back to that floor press, so grab your weights, lay back in that bridge position, bridge up, go ahead and get to work on those presses. So again, we're going to do 2 rounds at a time. So we'll hit that other leg. on these bridges. Make sure you're kind of pushing down through the feet, lifting from the hips and the glutes. So you don't want to creep up into your low back and arch up. You want to kind of push up. Should really feel some heat through those glutes to hamstrings now. Keep those arms moving. Okay. Into the step up. Remember, we should be doing the other leg now. Again, back foot right by that step. Drive up. You want to be able to get to a fully extended or straight position with that leg at the top before that other foot comes to help. So you don't want to have, sometimes I see here, and that other foot helps. We do not want that. That means that front leg is not strong enough to get us up. We either need to go lower in our step or lessen the weight that we're using. And you should feel heart rate go up a little bit more here whenever we're doing the lower body. Awesome. Okay, straight leg sit up. Some room here. Legs fully extended. Arms out in front. Nice tall position at the top. Bringing it back down. Always good to keep breathing as you move through any kind of ab exercise. Kind of exhaling on that work part. Or at least holding some of that tension. You never want to hold your breath and like kind of push out on that middle. That's where we get that belly poofing out. Breathing through, exhale. Good, should be almost there. Great. All right, so here's our first little cardio break. So we're going to go between 3 movements again, same time. So that longer work, 50 seconds, rest for 10. We're gonna have 3 movements. So we're gonna go skater jumps, drop squats, mountain climbers. So for the skater jumps, again, you want that little bit of athletic seat, and we're going that side to side, soft landing. I'm gonna actually use the width of my mat as a gauge. I think it's always good if you have something, maybe a marker in the room that you can kind of gauge how far you're going, hit that every time. Really think about sitting in and pushing off to work those legs. Drop squats, feet together, dropping into it, coming back up. You could always do a touch to the bottom or body weight squats if you can't do that impact. And then last, whoops, mountain climbers. So push-up position, knees are gonna come underneath. You can go quick or you can go slow, controlled. So we're gonna go through those 3 things. When you're ready, we're gonna get set for these skater jumps. 3, 2, 1. So side to side, again, soft landing, sit into it, push off, try and balance. Whoop, there we go. Push off. So, getting the heart rate up, also working hips, working the legs. Good, we got 15 seconds left. Get those legs working here in these first 2. All right, drop squats are next. Shake it out, you got a minute. Or again, just body weight squats if you can't do that impact. Here we go, drop in, and you're gonna touch, you don't have to touch. If you are touching, make sure you're still keeping back flat, legs are taking you down, and you're not doing this. Okay, my legs aren't working as much. Sit into it. There we go. Higher and higher with that heart rate. Push. Let's keep it up. Last 3 seconds. Woo! All right, mountain climbers. So again, little rest here. You want to set it up right on top of those hands. So if you have trouble getting here, using that chair or step you're using, you can do an incline. You want that position above all else. You can go quick, you can go really slow, kind of controlled core variation here. Maybe kind of mix it up. Breathing through, stay with it. Let's see, last 3. Woo! One more time, guys. So we're gonna do that skater jump. Okay, so that's side to side. Here we go, make some room. Side, side. And if you can't tell, there's that balance where you do kind of land, shift off land. Okay, that's where the work starts to happen in this glute, these thighs, stabilizing, pushing off, get some distance, 20 seconds. You could add speed and go for quicker. You know what you need to do today, what you want to accomplish. 5 seconds. Okay, going into those drop squats. Take a deep breath. We got 2 seconds. We're go. Here we go. Drop into it. Come back out. So we have this. We have our mountain climbers. And then we're going to repeat that strength portion again. So like I said, we're going to break that strength up with some cardio, get some heat, some lungs. And everything seems more manageable when you're just doing sets of 2. Woo, breathe through. A little more. Remember, legs are taking us down. We're not reaching for the ground. We're just letting that hand go down. Woo-wee. All right, hit those mountain climbers. Take a few deep breaths here. Again, try and stay stacked right on top of those wrists. Knees underneath. Pushing that middle back up. So you want to avoid, when we're here, sinking down in that middle. Hold up tight. Push through. Here, stay strong. Almost there, guys. Breathe. Woo! All right. So if you need a drink, grab it, because we are going to go back to that first strength portion. Show more timers. Okay. Okay, so back to the dumbbells. I'm going to do that floor press. I'm going to lose a layer here, giving you just enough time to get water. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do the same. So so I can talk to you guys. All right, so grab the dumbbells. Back to that first bridge with the press. All right, I'm gonna give you a second to lay down. Here we go. So bridge up, keep those hips up, reaching for that ceiling. Elbows touch, and then again, knuckles hit that top, getting that extra reach. Now, if you have heavier weights, it might be a little slower going, so controlled, okay? Weights are a little lighter here, so we can add a little speed, and same with you. If you have those lighter weights, you can just kind of keep it moving and get a little bit more volume out of it, just more reps. And it might not always be ideal when we're working out from home with our weight selection, but by golly, you're moving and you're working. All right, step up. So keep the dumbbells. If you've been weighting it or whatever you've been using, we should be on that first leg that you ever did. So remember, we're just doing one leg at a time. Same deal, we'll have 2 rounds to push through. And then we'll finish with that cardio. That's where, for video production, we just cut that out. But I'm human. Little more. At about 10 seconds. So you're gonna get about 2 reps in 10 seconds. Yeah, look at there. All right, straight leg sit up. I may have some experience in training. All right, straight legs, arms right up in front of the shoulders. Just kind of coming up nice and tall. Again, shoulders stacked above ribs. For some, that reach might cause you to arch, and that's okay if you're not reaching straight up. Worrying about the core, worrying about where we're ending that movement. Again, if you're having trouble getting to that seated position, you can just go with the legs up and do that leg lower. And as you come up, draw that belly button in with that exhale. Nice. All right, grab those dumbbells. One more set, that floor press with the bridge. So bridge up, keep it up, press. Just following through and hitting that 90 degree at the bottom. Watch those wrists above the elbows there. You want to watch them dropping in. So keep that wrist strong. I always imagine something kind of balancing on the knuckles there. Glass of water or something where you can't let it tip in. Good. Keep lifting those hips. Don't let them fall down. Awesome. All right, we have step up on the other leg. So hitting that other side. Again, make sure the full foot is on whatever you're stepping up on. Back leg comes right back down by it. Take control. Again, other leg's not helping. You're just ending up at the top of that object. Good. So we're over halfway. We have, looks like 15 seconds left. So again, you're gonna get about 2 or 3 reps here. at that, got 3. All right. Okay, that straight leg sit up. Ooh, I'm starting to get excited for that cardio. I hope you guys are. So here we go, straight legs, come to that tall position, control down. So as you got going, if this started to become kind of easy for you, you can hold on to just one of those dumbbells, add a little resistance with it. Again, just make sure you're feeling in control. Everything's pulled in tight before we start adding those extra elements. But if you need it, go for it. So it's great about fitness is you're just always trying to push yourself. It doesn't really matter what someone else is doing. It's really what you're doing to continually kind of move that dial, or at least keep a baseline. All right, so I'm gonna give you just enough time to just clear some space if you need. We're gonna go through those skater jumps, the drop squats, and the mountain climbers. Let me reset our clock. All right, if you guys are ready, I'm ready. We're gonna hit those skater jumps first. Here we go. Again, clear that space, get that landing. Again, if you're feeling really comfortable, you can start to add some speed to it. Really work through it. Pushing off that leg, not losing that athletic hinge there. Breathe it through. Let's go make it work for yourself. Good, good, good. Let's see. We got 15 left. Just skating. Sometimes you just gotta put yourself in that mental position. Okay, give it a shake. Drop squats are next. Woo! All right, remember, hips are dropping down towards those heels. Body weight squat. If you can't do that, out and in. So just keep the feet apart. Get a little speed maybe under it. Let's push through here. You know what that 2 rounds feels like. You know, maybe those moments where it's a little tougher, but also those moments where you know you can catch your breath, regroup. So it's all about pushing through those other moments. Can you tell I'm having one of those moments? I'm gonna push myself through. Keep it up. Don't stop. Okay. All right, mountain climbers. Set up shop. Again, kind of push that ground away. Get that upper back flat. That helps engage that core so we're not hanging on the shoulder blades. Knee comes under. Notice I'm not tapping that toe, okay? Hang tight for me. Let's go. Home stretch. Coming up on it. We're in the last 10. Woo! Got it. Lucky dogs. All right. Let's go one more round. We just gotta kill one more time through, and all the hard work will be done. Here we go, side to side. Get that speed. Sit into it. I'm gonna clear my mat. Give myself a focus. Let's finish it. Soft landing, power off. That little moment where you're kind of like boom, boom. 15 seconds. Start to add up. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We know what's next. Let's get it. Here we go. Drop in. Breathe through. Use those legs. One at a time. Right to that beat. Toes stay forward. Doesn't have to be a big change. You're just kind of going out hip, shoulder width as you drop into it. Not too wide. Breathe. We're getting there. Right there with you. Come on, if you're going those squats, see if you can get just a little more speed under them. Use those arms. Use those legs. Push through. Okay. Mountain climbers. This is it. So if you've been having trouble staying the whole 50, really challenge yourself here. Knee comes under. Don't drop, don't stop. Squeak, squeak. Keep moving, guys. Home stretch. This is your last thing for this workout. Hopefully you're pushing. Hopefully you pushed. Almost there. Hang tight. Woo! Did it go longer? Woo! Hang on to it. I'm serious. Did the timer stop? Oh my goodness. It reset. Woo! I think we went a little longer on that last one. Good thing it was at the end. Awesome job. Catch your breath. Catch your breath. I really didn't want to stop. I was like, nope. Hold out to that beat. I'm like, gosh, that's a long time. It reset. Okay, so take this moment, bring it back in, maybe kind of sit back, stretch out those arms, hips. So here you can kind of get a reach, stretch to that side body. Okay, you can even do maybe just a little bit of a reach back, kind of stretch out that chest and shoulder. We did a lot of pressing and a lot of forward stuff. So kind of opening up, getting us moving behind. Okay, fold, open. And then just take your time again, kind of maybe stretch out legs, calves, walk yourself back up. Take a moment, roll, and you did it. Nice work. Thanks, guys, and I hope you have a great day, or if it's the end of your day, way to finish.